imagine this. What if our electricity system was as simple, as seamless, and as easy to use as UPI is for payments? Well, that's the massive idea behind the India Energy Stack. Let's get right into it. So why is this such a big deal? Well, you've got to look at the big picture. India has these huge ambitions, right? We're aiming to be a $30 trillion economy by 2047, and at the same time, hit net zero emissions by 2070. Now, that means our energy needs are going to absolutely explode. To power that dream, we don't just need a bigger grid, we need a fundamentally smarter one. And that brings us to the real problem, the roadblock. You see, right now, our power sector is basically a patchwork of isolated systems. Every state, every utility company, they're all operating in their own little digital bubble. These are what we call digital islands, and the trouble is, they just can't talk to each other. This creates huge inefficiencies that are really holding us back. Okay, so let's get specific. What kind of trouble are these digital islands actually causing? The source material breaks it down into 4 key challenges, 4 major roadblocks we have to clear. Let's take a look. First up, and this is a big one, there's basically no Aadhaar for energy. Think about it. There's no single universally accepted ID for you as a consumer, for a solar panel on a roof, or for an EV charger. Without that basic identity layer, how can you ever really trust or track anything happening on the grid? Second, and this will sound familiar if you use UPI, there's just no interoperability. With UPI, you can use PhonePe to pay someone who has Google Pay, no problem. In energy, no way. The software used by the power company in, say, Maharashtra can't talk to the system in Karnataka. It makes everything incredibly complicated and clunky. The third problem? It's all about data. Because all the information is trapped in these separate islands, nobody has the full picture. Grid operators, regulators, even you and me, we're all making decisions based on old or incomplete information. And in a modern grid, that's a massive handicap. And finally, this whole fragmented mess just crushes innovation. If you're a startup with a brilliant new energy app, you have to build a custom version for every single utility you want to work with. It's slow, it's expensive, and it means great ideas just die because they can't scale. The whole system is locked down. So, yeah, that's a pretty challenging picture, right? The crucial question then becomes, how on earth do you build bridges between all these digital islands? How do you create one unified grid? Well, the great news is India has solved this exact kind of problem before, and this is where it gets really, really interesting. The blueprint for fixing our energy sector comes directly from the incredible success of our other digital public infrastructures. You know them well, Aadhaar and UPI. Just think back, right? Before Aadhaar, our own identities were fragmented. A PAN card here, a ration card there. Aadhaar came in and created one standard verifiable ID for every single person. And that didn't just solve an identity problem. It created a foundation, a platform for game changers like UPI and DigiLocker to be built on top. Now this slide, this is really the heart of the whole idea. It shows you exactly how we can apply that same logic to energy. Look at this. Where Aadhaar gave a unique ID to people, the India Energy Stack will give a unique ID to every consumer, every solar panel, every transaction. Where UPI used open APIs for payments, IES will use open APIs to connect all the energy systems. We are literally taking a proven playbook and applying it to one of our biggest challenges. So this brings us to the solution itself. Let's officially introduce the India Energy Stack, or IES. This is the big initiative to build that digital public infrastructure, but this time for our power sector. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? It's the simplest, most powerful way to grasp the vision here. We're not talking about a small change, we're talking about a transformation on the same scale as UPI. So what is it technically? Well, you can think of the IES as a set of shared digital building blocks. It creates a common, secure framework with standard rules that everyone, from a huge power plant to a home with a single solar panel, can just plug into and use. It's designed in 3 simple layers. At the very bottom, you've got the foundation, the core data infrastructure. This is where all the unique IDs live, and the rules for data are set. On top of that, you have core services, things like open APIs for easy data sharing. And then at the very top layer, that's where the magic happens. That's the platform where anyone can build new apps and create amazing new solutions. Okay, so we've got the problem and we've got the solution. But what does all this actually mean for us in the real world? Let's dive into what a new era for energy in India could really look like.
See, the IES isn't just some abstract tech idea. It solves real-world headaches for everyone. For the discoms, our distribution companies, it means finally moving beyond messy billing systems. For regulators, it means getting real-time dashboards to see what's actually happening. And for us, the consumers, it opens a door to sharing our data securely and maybe even selling our own power back to the grid. It hits the pain points for literally everyone.
And this is where things get really futuristic. A platform like IES unlocks innovations that are just science fiction today. Imagine something called energy fintech, where you could get a quick loan for a solar panel based on your verified energy data, or virtual power plants, where thousands of homes with solar panels and EV batteries all work together like one giant power station to keep the grid stable. You could even sell the extra solar power from your roof directly to your neighbor. It's a whole new world.
But beyond all the cool new apps, the IES is designed to fix the deep, fundamental problems. It helps us move from fragmented data to a single source of truth, building trust in the system. Instead of isolated operations, we get a shared map of the entire grid, giving us total visibility. And crucially, it lets us track our carbon goals with a level of accuracy that's just been impossible until now. So this is obviously a massive, transformative vision. But the big question is, how do we get from here to there? What's the actual plan to build and roll out the India energy stack?
Well, the approach is very practical and phased. It's not happening all at once. The Ministry of Power is starting with a 12-month proof of concept, basically a pilot project in a few utilities to test the core ideas. Everything they learn from that will be used to create an all-India blueprint. The end goal? A full, nationwide rollout. So this isn't just a dream on paper, it's already in motion.
And that leaves us with the final massive question. The challenges ahead are huge. We need to integrate tons of renewable energy, manage millions of electric vehicles, and give consumers more control. The India Energy Stack proposes that the answer isn't just building more power plants, but building a smarter digital foundation first. And if it succeeds, this UPI for energy could very well be the key that unlocks a clean, reliable, and truly innovative energy future for all of India.